voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Return coming from the 6. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Mega, set, ready.
Love gonna air this out to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Right back to Watson. This is Combs. Still going through the 25. Christian Watson! Space on the right, he's got room! And it goes the distance, touchdown Green Bay! The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back to watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63.
Running right, it's Barkley. Runs around him, he's got space. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go with Barkley here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And let's go. Nine. Alpha. Hey, easy. 63. Bad. Hey, 73. No touch.
Back to throw. Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. John Dotson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Great. Set. Man. No touch.
Toss play to Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles find an answer with their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
You know, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Black, 95.
Out of his end zone, Love finds him over the middle. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. And gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Check, Fury.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Check, Hutton.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're to the end of one. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this.
Got it.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. They stick with Jacobs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in the run game.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Stick, mega, yellow, ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Green jack. Right, white, hut, hut.
They are going for this. It's Love. Hits him on the out route. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. and now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
No touch.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link.
Great, set. On anyone, eh? No touch.
Now Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And that will not be enough for a first down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. No touch.
Hurts to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
No touch.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. 73. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Looking inside the red zone. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Sean Mixon on the coverage.
Great, set. 180. Crowd left Yeti. 63. Crowd left Yeti. Go Silver, ready? Man. No touch.
Hurts yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No touch. 180, Hey, easy. 63, bang. Yeti. Bang. No touch.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Smash, red. Ready?
1st down throw. Here's Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Green jack. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2.
Here we go. Set.
Will
Six.
set up for
Match
the
red.
two-point
Blaster.
conversion.
6. Slide blue. White. White. Hut.
Love's going to throw for 2. Chased out to his right. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game.
Eagles 14, Packers 12. Brandon McManus to kick off for
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Good. Shot. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Going silver, ready?
Hurts on first down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, bang.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brandon McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good, set. 173. Yeti. Hey. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
No touch. Trimmer. Up. Crowd left Yeti. Going silver, ready? No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has it at the 7. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Alpha. Anyone hit? No touch.
You're going to run with Barkley. yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 3-yard line.
Great. Set. 60. Anyway, huh? Crowd love Yeti.
Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Line of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 16-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Man downfield, he's got it. That stops. Galloping inside the 40. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
3 yards. And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Down,
Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2.
Ready, ready.
Will set up
You
for the
can black,
2-point conversion.
black. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again. Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their third attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence.
Oh, he loses it on the hit, and they steal it back on the return. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just like him, I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. I'll take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with full teams totally alive.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Crowd left, yes. On anyone. Alpha. You on left. Man.
Back to throw. Hurts. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on his back.
19-yard line.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
No touchdown. 180. Crowd left, Yeti. No touchdown.
They run it with Saquon. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are they going to call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Check 2. Here we go. Hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Let's
kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Come on, set. Green jack. 33. Hunt.
Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Hunt.
This is Jacobs running left. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Jacobs taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Shotgun now for Love. Buys time, rolling right. Kraft has it. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Dose of the hurry up here.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard
From the
line.
red zone on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And they take this in for the score. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it?
And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Great. Crowd left, Yeti. Miami. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Great. Set. Out anyone, out. Yeti. Hey, Silver. Crowd left, Yeti. No touch.
They're gonna pass it here. Getting out to his left. He's gonna keep it this time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Packers take their first time out. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
73. Out anyone, out. Hey, 73.
He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Crowd left, Yeti. Crowd left. Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, ready?
back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He makes the tackle. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 5 yards.
Red.
It's third down.
Here he is to throw. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run, Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Down. Hey, 60 red. 60 red.
Jacobs again. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Come on, ready.
He'll look to throw it. It's caught. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good. 6, on anyone, hey, 73. Hey, silver. Hey!
Here he is to throw. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 46-yard line.
On anyone,
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Packers make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end.